Wednesday morning, everybody. It is September 14th. It's my nephew Billy's birthday. But in church calendar, it is the exaltation, the feast of the exaltation of the cross. So our gospel day is from John, chapter 3, verses 13 through 17. This is early on in John's gospel, and it's Jesus talking with Nicodemus, and he's telling him two important things that get caught up. The Son of Man must be lifted up, so that everyone who believes in him may have eternal life. Then the famous one, John 3:16, God so loved the world that he sent his own beloved Son into the world to save the world. So on this day that we celebrate the cross, there's this cross. It means so many different things, but ultimately it's rooted in God's love, as Jesus will say. It's rooted in love, that Jesus chose this as the sign of his love for the Father and his trust in the Father and his trust in humanity. Humanity can change. It is a symbol of God's love for us, that God gave himself willingly for this. It also ought to, tweak our conscience a bit, because Jesus was an innocent man and he was killed by our human greed, our human lust for power, our selfishness. You can list all the sins. And God validated Jesus' way with the resurrection. He did not validate the crucifixion. He did not validate execution. So it's a way for us to say, okay, we need to change our ways. We need to change our system. We need to change the way that we think. Instead of trying to kill everything that's in conflict with us, let's look at this more closely. So there's a lot of meaning in here. The cross is not something we use. I wish I had a cross real handy here. I don't. It's on the wall. It's not a magical thing that we ward off shadows or ward off vampires or zombies or whatever. It's not about that. If we wear it, it ought to remind us about love and how are we loving, how are we giving of ourselves for others, either to our spouses, to our children, to our community. How are we holding back crucifying others because they disagree with us or we don't like them. It's a whole host of things, but it's a call for us to look at how well we love in our lives and how well are we loving in our lives. Okay, you guys sound good? So I will be back here tomorrow. Enjoy. It should be a beautiful day out there. No more rain, unfortunately. Okay, bye-bye, guys.